So here we are. I've got something real special for y'all tonight. I caught wind of this not too long ago, and today they announced that they released the demo. You can see down there, it's Twin Peaks Into the Night. If you haven't seen anything from this yet, it's something special. It's a love letter to everybody out there who's seen and appreciates the little off-kilter bits of the thing. If you're here, you know what I'm talking about. This is made by people who know what they're doing and understand where they're coming from. I kind of wanted to read the README note that they left in the demo from Blue Rose team, just to kind of start this off before I open the game, because when I launch it, it's kind of pitch perfect from the start. So here's their README note. Hi, our Twin Peaks Into the Night fan game demo is now available. We hope you'll enjoy playing it. As a quick reminder, this is a free fan game, made by a very small team of 2 on our free time. Please take this into consideration. The project has been passed word to mouth a lot through the internet, beyond what we had imagined. It makes things even more exciting for us, yet pretty terrifying at the same time. So a huge thanks to everyone who will take the time to try the game out, and everyone who has shared the project. The demo is intended to show the direction we're taking, and we put our hearts at it. We're already working on the next release. A little patience is required, and it'll come soon enough. We will, of course, keep in touch with you guys on our social networks to show the progress we're making on the game. Can't wait to hear your feedbacks, and don't hang back on sharing with us about any technical issues or bugs you may encounter. Another round of thanks, and enjoy drinking your coffee. Blue Rose team. I dedicate this one to you, Blue Rose team. I see what you're doing, and I like where it's going. Let's get into it. Make sure I've got this here. Levels are green. Okay, let's get it. Do we have capture? We've got capture. Duck down over here real quick. Calibrations a little bit. Oh, that's because that's set up wrong. Okay, I think that's better. That's better. I mean, just from this alone, you get the reference. Yeah, they also they do use the original music, but like I said before, I'm willing to take this risk. This is my choice to do this. If hey, David Lynch, Mark Frost, the production team, come at me, I guess. I mean, this is beautiful.
Hey, what's up, Doc? It's Laura, in case you haven't guessed. It's Thursday the 23rd, and I'm so bored.
She's dead. Wrapped in plastic. My daughter's dead.
a sort of evil out there. Something very, very strange in these old woods. Call it what you want. A darkness, a presence. It takes many forms, but it's been out there for as long as anyone can remember.
Through the darkness of future past, the magician longs to see one chance out between two worlds. Fire, walk with me.
You just feel it. It was clip show, but I mean, they rendered it pitch perfect. Look at that. I mean, I've been there. Been to the cafe, been to the town. Let me make sure the settings are all good. Yeah, this is running at PS2, PS1 resolutions. I mean, how can you not? All right. Let's go.
February 24th, 1989. This morning, in the town of Twin Peaks, Washington, a dead body was discovered down by the shore, wrapped in plastic. Covered in blood, too many secrets left hidden under the skin. Drowned below, a fire burning the flesh in a whisper. This is a story of many, yet it begins with one, a young high school girl known to many in a small community. The one leading to the many is Laura Palmer. Laura is the one. Only a few could stand the sadness, pulling up their tears, holding not to be devoured by the flames. Fire. Touched by the devilish one, it has bared many names, though few could see through its eyes. A few miles from there, across the state line, emerges from the woods a second girl wandering down along the railroad tracks. Dazed, confused, torn by the scars and evil left on her face. Her name was Ernest Pulaski, a desperate call that would echo throughout the darkness.
Diane, 11:30 a.m., February 24th. Entering the town of Twin Peaks. Never seen so many trees in my life.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
W.C. Fields would say, I'd rather be here than Philadelphia. Mileage is 79,345, gauge is on reserve, riding on fumes here. I gotta tank up when I get into town. Remind me to tell you how much that is. 54 degrees on a slightly overcast day. Weatherman said rain. You get paid that kind of money for being wrong 60% of the time. You'd be working. Lunch was $6.31 at the Lamplighter Inn. That's on Highway 2 near Lewis Fork. That was tuna fish sandwich on whole wheat, slice of cherry pie, and a cup of coffee. Damn good food. Diane, if you ever get up this way, that cherry pie is worth a stop. Okay. Looks like I'll be meeting up with the Sheriff Harry S. Truman. Shouldn't be too hard to remember that. We'll be at the Calhoun Memorial Hospital. Guess we're gonna go up to intensive care and take a look at that girl that crawled down the railroad tracks off the mountain. I'm pretty sure I'll be checking into a motel. I'm sure the sheriff will be able to recommend a clean place, reasonably priced. That's what I need. Clean place, reasonably priced. Oh, Diane, I almost forgot. Got to find out what kind of trees these are. They're really something.
They even did the bird. They rebuilt the fucking intro, man. They rebuilt the intro. And it's beautiful. The dithering. I mean, just look at it. Oh, baby, those tank controls you like are coming back into style. Yeah, walk it back, Coop. Walk it back. Alright. Douglas firs. Got a run button. Quick turn. Twin Peaks Gazette. Twin Peaks is more than just a spot of pine trees. We all know the darkness of the woods surrounding the town. Today they find another meaning. Early this morning on February 24th, 1989, a dead body was found down by Rocky Lake shore by a man gone fishing. Laura Palmer, a young 17 years old girl, homecoming queen and a true symbol of youthful innocence, whom many of us knew and loved, will now forever be missed. Today is a sad day here in Twin Peaks, and the entire town is mourning her loss. But the morning cold was hiding something else. Ronette Pulaski, a classmate of Laura, was discovered across the state line in a fugue state, covered in bruises. She was immediately transferred to the Calhoun Memorial Hospital here in Twin Peaks. Sheriff Truman, in charge of the investigation, did not comment on the case. An official announcement is expected by the end of the day. Leland. Coffee. My coffee's the wrong color. It should be Coop. No, it's...
Damn good coffee.
Okay. Yes. Coffee is safe state. Alright, Coop. Hey, what's that? Missing dog. Let's see if we can find Sheriff Truman. The other girl. What happened to the other girl? Oh, man. That's the thing, they don't know. I mean, most of Lynch's works are about the secret hidden darkness. Literal and figurative. Typically both at the same time. I guess she's not going to be much help. Door's locked. Door's not locked. Hello, ma'am. Let's go, Coop. Time's a-wasting. Who? Yeah. Who indeed? I'm FBI. I don't need staff access. A special agent FBI. Wait a minute. That logo on the corkboard. It's the other Twin Peaks. Oh, list of patients. This is the list of patients recently admitted to the hospital. 9:30 p.m. February 23rd, Ingram Cecil Connor III, fish indigestion. 10:45 p.m. Arthur, February 23rd. Wow, Ronette came out of the mountains not too long after. I never sat down and red stringed the timeline myself, but I've read all the material. Yeah, the secret diary is quite something. It'll flip your wig, man. Oh no. The struggle is over, and by that I mean the struggle whiskey is Gonski. Has a teeny tiny dreg left. I'll save that for after. Guess it's time to restock. Okay, then where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh, there we go. Good old Pete. Hey, there's Sheriff Truman.
Sheriff Harry S. Truman.
Dale Cooper, FBI. Pleasure.
Good to meet you.
Whoa, yeah.
Trouble finding the place?
No, perfectly fine. I came out over Highway 2. Near Lewis Fork. Stopped at a little place called the Lamplighter Inn. Had a slice of cherry pie. Incredible.
Well, I'll tell you, we're sure glad to have the FBI here. Kind of lucky in a way that Ron had stepped out across the state line. The whole town is really badly shaken up.
Sure, it's a nice, quiet place, something like this. Sheriff, let me stop you in the hallway here for just a second. There's a few things that we got to get straight right off the bat. I've learned about this the hard way. It's best to talk about it up front. When the Bureau gets called in, the Bureau's in charge. And you're going to be working for me. Sometimes local law enforcement has a problem with that. I hope you understand.
Like I said, we're glad to have you here.
Sheriff, what kind of fantastic trees have you got growing around here? Big, majestic.
Douglas firs.
Douglas fir. Can someone get me a copy of the coroner's report on the dead girl?
Well, the autopsy hasn't been done yet. But I'll take you downstairs to the morgue when we're finished here.
First on the right behind the desk. Oh well. If Truman's going, I'll just follow him. Yeah, car accident from last night. All right. Okay, so there's no BGM yet. Let me get something in. Real quick. I mean, if I'm already gonna get dinged, I might as well go for something. I mean, in for a penny, in for a pound. Man, I also kind of don't want to have to fully eat a strike. So maybe this will... Oh, not probably not. This will definitely get me struck. Actually, never mind. That's all of this stuff is going to get me struck, probably. Actually, maybe this will work. Wish me luck. Okay, bring that level up slightly. Man, yeah, well, hey, if I get struck, I get 3. I guess I'll have to give this voiceover too. Nope, that's got dialogue on it. No, no thank you. Please no. Okay, we'll just have to deal with it. No BGM it is. And yeah, I guess I'll have to give this voiceover since this is only running select voice lines. Dr. Shelby, this is FBI Agent Cooper. Doctor, how's the girl? She's in shock, suffering from exposure. What's her physical condition? She's not doing well. Her body has suffered serious physical and psychological injuries. Was she raped? Several times. One perpetrator? We're waiting for the results. Sheriff, any connection to the dead girl? Same high school. As far as we know, they hardly knew each other. No connection. Okay, let's talk to Ronette. I'd like to question her. This girl doesn't even know where she is, or if she is. What exactly are you saying? We need a CAT scan, and we are not equipped for that here. My opinion, she may have neurological damage. She's just not responsive at all. I'd like to examine her fingers. All right. They've already scraped for particles. Nah, that's not what I'm looking for. No, there's nothing here. Not a thing.
No, don't go there. Don't go there.
Ronnie? Ronette? She fainted. We should let her rest. She went through a lot in the past few hours. Sure. Poor girl. I can't imagine what happened to her. Hey, is that the...
Tell me, Chet, how is Jade? Invitation to Love will be right back. My darling daughter Jade and Emerald, because of my financial difficulties, I have decided to end it all tonight. I hope you can find the strength to go on without me, your loving father, Jared. I Jared Lancaster have decided to leave the towers, a complex owned by me solely to my daughter Jade.
Excellent. Poor girl. I never thought something like this would happen around here. Any suspect in mind? A couple of small-time kids, but nothing like this. For now, let's go downstairs and take a look at that dead body in the morgue. Hey kids, you want to see a dead body?
Pull him out of the water, big mouth. He's got a big mouth and starts talking to me. Hey, hey.
Harry. Dr. Jacoby. Terrible, terrible tragedy. Yes. This is Special Agent Dale Cooper. Gary Cooper? Agent Cooper. Agent FBI. Right. Dr. Lawrence Jacoby, Agent Cooper. Laura was a patient of mine. Listen, you're on your way to the morgue now. Do you mind if I join you? Yes, I do. Why would you want to? It's sort of against procedure, Doctor. Well, no offense, I thought I could be of some help. You still could be. At another time. Oh, I understand completely. Yeah, by the way, Laura's parents, they didn't know that she was seeing me. If you change your mind, I'll be in my office. That guy is a psychiatrist? Yeah. Man, Dr. Jacoby always reminds me of the radio gin I used to work with. Odd fella. Laura Palmer. Sheriff, I'd like to examine her body, and I'm gonna need your assistance. Alright, where should we start? Date, February 24th, 1989. Last name Palmer, first Laura, age 17. Sex F, height 5'7", weight 120 pounds, race Caucasian, clothed, no. Date and time found, 2/24/89, 7 a.m. Last known alive, 2/23/89, 9 p.m. Usual residence, 2119 East Longhaven Road, Twin Peaks. Next of kin, Leland and Sarah Palmer. Relationship parents, address same as above, reported by Pete Martell. Description as to where the remains found, contact to body. Rocky Lake Shore in front of Blue Pine Lodge. Wrists, ankles, and upper arms bound with twine. Entire body wrapped in thick plastic sheeting. Secured with white strapping tape. Body has been in water, but was not waterlogged. Covered with sands. Her shoulders. Her wounds are still open. At what time did you find the body? Around 7 a.m.? There are several claw marks and bites. Could it be animals? Scavengers. They could have attacked the body after her death. Anything else? More bites and marks. Something standing on her shoulder like a bird. Her head. Her skin tone is particularly pale. Where did you find the body? Down by the shore. Wrapped in plastic. Must have been floating in the water for most of the night. She bit her tongue several times. Did she try to kill herself? don't think so. The wound's not deep enough. She probably bit herself because of the pain. Her pupils are very pale. Could be drug-related, but the effects should no longer be visible. Let's take a look at her arms. Nothing particular here. Wait. Here, on her wrists. Looks like lesions. A fracture? She struggled, and the twine damaged her wrists. So far consistent, mostly. Let's see her hands. Here. There's something on her left hand, but I can't take it. Oh. Provides anything an agent of the Bureau needs to know. This is actually a PDF that's included with the game. Very nice. A MIDI tape recorder. Yeah, Kyle MacLachlan used the exact tape recorder to run lines, actually. Pretty clever. Teresa Banks, a 17-year-old girl. Her body was found in Wind River on February 14th, 1988, wrapped in plastic. Special Agent Chester Desmond was called out to investigate. He was reported missing soon thereafter. Disinfectant. There we go. Yeah, I used to roll with a wallet-sized photo of Laura Palmer in my wallet. We did scrape those nails when we brought her in. There it is. There it is. Finally. There it is. What?
Diane, I'm at the Twin Peaks County morgue with the body of the victim. Laura Palmer. Laura Palmer. I got her before the autopsy. Diane, it's the same thing. I told you I had a feeling you'd see this again. What do you got? Ring finger under the nail. See where you left us.
You got the letter R.
It's an R. Diane, give this to Albert and his team. Don't go to Sam. Albert seems to have a little more on the ball. We need to bag and tag this.
Okay, Cooper. You gonna let me in on whatever the hell is going on here?
Sheriff, we got a lot to talk about.
Okay, so we'll have a moment to look around. There's not much else to really check out in here. I've already looked at the case file. We already did our little combined item tutorial. There's really not too much else. Oh, what the hell? There it goes. Where am I? The statue looks sad. The head is now looking the other way. Yes, we'll sit. And the sit we had.
Hallo, I stand buffer.
Where am I? I looked for a voice effect that would let me speak backward, but voice mod hasn't made one yet because it's a doable thing. You could do it with a live filter, with some monkeying around with delays, but man, I wish I had one. I'll have to try to build it later because I do know how to read backward the way that that Mike did it. This is the waiting room. The waiting room? For what? For me. Who are you? Don't you recognize me? Are you Laura Palmer? I feel like I know her. Sometimes I dream of a man in a world of fire. She's filled with secrets.
I'll see you again.
Meanwhile. They even modeled Julie. They even modeled Julie. She looks good too. There it is. There it is. Round of applause for Blue Rose team. A beautiful piece of work. Made with the kind of passion you can really only get from fans who are part of that community. You know, you see all kinds of adaptations and they lack something because they may have fans actually doing the development, but the people on the other end who are in charge just don't have that kind of fire inside of them. Oh shit, you can just run off? Oh shit, I missed the log lady? Okay, well, now I know. So, to the team, beautiful work. This was amazing. It's an example of how references just always end up circling back to themselves. Because, of course, Silent Hill, one of my all-time favorites, is represented here because of its influence from Twin Peaks. Look at that, I missed a ton of stuff I didn't explore. And, I mean, aside from a couple of script hiccups where maybe they didn't catch the right word or use the right expression because, I mean, obviously these guys are not primary English, but that's fine. This is still demo. Like, these are things that are gonna get fixed in release. And hey, you know what? If you guys want somebody to help you proofread the script, hit me up. I can do that. That used to be one of my gigs, proofreading. Let's go to the BRB. Let me grab my capture here. Rig capture. Let me get that. Because I mean, if you've seen my BRB screen, you know what my deal is. You know what my deal is. I mean, this is my BRB screen. I'm a fan through and through. Let me find my mouse and that down. I'm excited to see how far this will roll out. It's going to be a tough road because it's hard to imagine what something like this would be without Julie and Angela's music. The touch of David Lynch's writing is there in the music because he worked with both of them to build the music and the mood and the tones for this score, and it's as much a part of the story as everything else. But hopefully this will get to a point where we can see more of this. Love to support this going forward. It's just something else, you know. It's amazing. Love to see more of it if it doesn't get slapped by the powers that be, and I'm sure it'll be mainly the studio and the distributors. I doubt that David Lynch would be too upset at this. I mean, he still pulls like ping pong balls out of a jar every morning to tell the weather. But yeah, you know, maybe I don't have my finger on that pulse. But I had to keep it short today. I've got a thing super early in the morning, so I've got to get some rest and try to pretend to be a normal human being living a normal daytime schedule. But I only need to do that for one morning, and then I've got streams packed in for the rest of the week, all the way through Sunday. Let me see. I've got it here someplace. Maybe what I should do is post it to the community tab. Not that anyone's gonna see it. Yeah, let me Let me actually post my schedule into the YouTube community so I can find it. I did a lot of work today. I made all of the thumbnails. I tried to get all the blend shapes from my model in, and that didn't work. That's still a work in progress for Unity. I don't know how to code, man. Alright, there's the schedule. Okay, coming up for the rest of this week, tomorrow night, at the usual time and not at 8, we got Hunt Showdown. All Reptile all the time on that one, because the Reptile has some bonuses that are going to last throughout the rest of this event. I'm just trying to max out my level for now and unlock more of my good gear. Thursday, Baldur's Gate, we're gonna get that druid out of the goblin camp. That's gonna be a while. I think that one's gonna be a long stream because, of course, it's gonna be a long stream. Baldur's Gate is meant for long session. Friday, super special, Sludge Life 2. Sludge Life 2's been out. I've been sitting on it, waiting for the right time to drop it on stream, and it's now. It's now. We're doing Sludge Life 2. I love that game. First one was awesome. Expecting to have as good of a time as I did last time. Saturday, 2000 Abington Lane. It's another itch.io piece, but something about it has a flavor. And I mean, looking at my work so far, you should know what that flavor is. Especially since if you look at the schedule, you can see a little bit of a nod to that. It's a mix between Backrooms and another piece of literature that you may or may not recognize, but without that piece of that book, you would not have the Backrooms as it is today. Backrooms is informed by this, and we'll get into some of that when we get to the stream on Saturday, and then Sunday HoloCure, because it's updating like today, tomorrow. And to live is to grind. We're gonna grind it out. I've already got the present characters all out so far, so we're gonna get the Holo ID, and we're gonna start fishing. We're gonna fish for them rare fish. But that's the rest of this week. No clue how next week's gonna roll out. We may have some collabs if I get around to DMing the folks I plan on it. But I'll keep wraps on that. It's just the schedules are crazy and people are busy. But we'll see. We'll see how that rolls out. Take it to the ending screen.